Good afternoon, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to Monday the 18th of May and the beginning of another training week. What am I training for? Well, there's a bit of a list now, isn't there? National Time Trial Championships, various distances, Ironman Wales and Outlaw X, still in the diary, bit unsure, whatever. Basically, I'm giving it my all to try and get as fit as I can. So, as I said, it's Monday lunchtime, I've just ran not even 4 miles, not even half an hour, but I've done 2 times 1k efforts. And that might sound really minuscule, but that's the first efforts I've done for months due to various injuries and excuses, etc. So my 2 1ks were 3:57 and 3:57. Now, that was hard. I've not run that fast in a long time, but yeah, I ran at sort of like a tempo pace. I probably could have gone a little bit quicker, but it wasn't easy. So yeah, that's it, half an hour done and dusted. Let's kick off the rest of the week. What up? Monday evening. Check out the fresh garms. What do you reckon? It's a bit bright, I know, but love Barbados. I bought this jersey before Christmas because it was looking like Liz and I were going to be moving to Derbyshire very soon. As it happens, coronavirus put an end to that for the time being, but I'm still going to wear it. Anyway, just a really easy 1 hour spin tonight. I'm Zwift racing later on, so it's not till 8 o'clock, so what am I supposed to do all evening? Sit around? Don't think so. Just going to do 20 miles or so. Just trying to sit in real bottom of zone 2. Still Monday night. I know, right? Why am I getting on the bike again? So thanks to Phil, who's a subscriber, he's invited me along to a Zwift race. Who am I to say no to a Zwift race? It should be about 40-45 minutes of flat, so I'm feeling pretty bored. You know, I did nearly 5 hours on the bike yesterday. I've run and cycled today already, so I'm going to see how this goes, but I'm still going to give it everything, but I'm anticipating getting dropped. There we go then, Zwift race done and dusted. I think I was 8th in the end. Big sprinter, Nat. Yeah, it was quite good fun. The field reduced quite a lot towards the end, so I think there was sort of 12 or 13 of us by the end. 38 minutes or 39 minutes, normalised power 367 watts. It wasn't really hard, it was just hard, so yeah, that's it. Right, I'm now on a Zwift racing hiatus, taking a sabbatical, listening to Coach James at Rideharder. I need to focus on my goals and not just keep doing Zwift races. You heard it here first. Oh, ming in. Tuesday evening, just done a group session with the Rideharder crew, on a group call, doing the same session, really motivational, a lot easier to get it done. I'll put the little on screen now what the session was, so a good all-round session, nice workout, an hour and a half in total, so decent session. I haven't ran or anything today, did a bit of foam rolling and stretching, just feeling a bit tired from Sunday and Monday catching up with me, so I thought I knew I wanted to get a decent bike session in tonight, so instead of running at lunchtime or in the morning and just dig myself in a hole, I thought, rest this morning and train tonight. That's bad, isn't it, when you think, oh, I'll rest in the morning and train in the evening, and that's half of a rest day. Anyway, on with the rest of the week. It's going to be scorching tomorrow. Good afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and what an awesome afternoon it is looking like. No, I don't have a life of leisure. Tactical half day, leave off work. Couldn't have planned it any better. So I'm out on the bike this afternoon. It's about 3 trillion degrees, or about 25 degrees Celsius. And I'm doing a 3-hour ride, which is something called aerobic decoupling is what we're looking at. Say we, James is going to look at the data. Essentially, we're looking at the heart rate drift for the same sort of power over an extended period of time. So I'm doing a 5-minute warm-up now. Now I'm going to get into zone 2, and I've got to stay within 256 watts to 296 watts. So I'll try and stay in the mid-range of that, do 3 hours, and then basically just give the data to James and we'll see what he's got to say. But yeah, this is going to be tough because it's hot, but easy because it's hot. I've also smothered myself in sun cream, not getting burnt again like I did the other day. People don't like P20 sun cream because it makes you all greasy. I love it because my quads look amazing or shiny. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a slog back. I'm what, 30 miles in now. I've averaged 22.1 miles an hour at zone 2 power. Nice tailwind. The only thing is, going to turn around in a few miles. Oh, I'm 2.5 hours into the effort now. I'm on a normalised power of 217. I should be okay holding that till the end, but it's getting a bit hard. We'll talk heart rate at the end, but it's getting hot. I've almost run out of water. Brilliant. That was not easy towards the end. Oh, lovely. Let's go through the stats in a little while. Hey, just going to get a drink and get cooled off. Good evening, Thursday evening. So continuing with the theme of heart rate testing / checking, tonight's session is quite a short and easy one really. So it's a 10-minute warm-up, 20 minutes in zone 2, 15 minutes tempo, and 10-minute sweet spot, just to sort of track how my heart rate progresses throughout those zones. James at Rideharder thinks that my zones are a little bit too high, so we'll see, I guess. And I've deliberately not trained today, so I've not ran this morning or lunchtime, just because I think when I have ran during the day, my heart rate in the bike session in the evening doesn't get as high as it normally would. So just to prepare for a standalone bike session and get some accurate data, I haven't trained today, so. Well, I take that back. That was quite difficult, especially that sweet spot bit towards the end. Now, I'm all about keeping it real on this channel. I've thought about, or should have been, doing a little run off the bike today, but I just don't want to. That session earlier in the week really knocked me back confidence-wise and didn't really enjoy it. I don't think I'm enjoying running at the minute, but I'm definitely going to continue running. I'm just going to go back to the drawing board with regard to actual training. I can't continue putting out the best ever power numbers, volume, quantity I have done on the bike and expect to be able to do loads of running. So I think perhaps I'll go to a 3 or 4 times a week. I seem to just try and keep running 5 or 6 days a week and it's just not getting me anywhere. So yeah, back to the drawing board with that and see how we go. Anyway, it's day 3 off of running and I feel great. I feel better on the bike than ever I have. That extra recovery is really helping me out, so I need to bear that in mind. Good morning, Sunday morning. Look who's here! For those that don't know, that girl's name's Liz. Liz, more importantly, what is that on your head?
New helmet.
New helmet. More on that and her later in the week. Anyway, just out for a nice steady ride this morning, about an hour and a half or so. And then I've got some antisocial tempo efforts to do afterwards. So nice little spin out. Hopefully not going to get rained on like up there. Well, I've been tasked with getting Liz some Instagram content, so we'll see how that goes. Liz, how's your bike ride going?
I love cycling, but not today. It's too windy.
It is quite windy.
I didn't even take my hands off the handlebars to have a drink.
So we had to stop for Liz to have a drink. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? The thing is, as I said to you earlier, preaching to you, you've got to ride in winds like this, because if you do an event and it's windy and you haven't practiced, then you're probably going to end up in a ditch, as we said. Anyway, not far to go, probably half an hour or so, and I think we're going to target a couple of tailwind segments on the way home for a couple of quams, aren't we, Liz?
We'll see.
Yes, we are. Liz, we're riding for like an hour and 10 or an hour and 20 steady. Why are you eating sweets?
Because I'm really edgy today.
Because the winds. Oh my god, can I have one?
I need it to calm the nerves.
Yeah. Have you got any gelatin in it?
No, I cannot.
Don't just say no, you can have it.
I believe it.
Yes, they're fine. No, they are fine.
Yes, they're fine.
Come on then. Show that. Oh, come on. Oi! Keeps dropping up hills, a little tow rag. She comes from behind, pounces. I bet you like the wind now it's behind us, Liz, don't you?
Oh, it's lovely.
I've just said I put the clip on screen now. I decided to try to, because I'm bored, there's no racing, just tried to set a speed camera off. Didn't work. Although it's one of the infrared ones, so maybe it did work, but it doesn't flash, who knows. Anyway, I give it the beans, just for no apparent reason. Oh, just want to say before you all click off because you're bored of me if you haven't already, wow, the response to the giveaway video has been incredible. I'm absolutely blown away by it. Thank you so much for all the support. If you haven't already, get your name down in the comment section of that video. I'll leave a link on screen or down below somewhere. If you want to win either 1 month's custom coaching or an NRG wax chain, get your names involved. You've got to be in it to win it. So this afternoon session, I ended up doing it indoors. It was just going to be too difficult to do it outdoors in terms of like crosswinds, headwinds, tailwinds. It's just frustrating to try and get an effort done, so it's just easier just to get on the watt bike. All the variables are controlled, just get it done. So I did it, short warm up, 45 minutes at tempo at different cadences, and then a short warm down. And that is it. I don't know exactly how many hours or what TSS I've done this week, but I'll leave it on screen for you now. So there we go. That is how much I've done. I do know it's less than last week, but you know what? I'm still pretty happy with it. As I said the other day, life happens, doesn't it? I end up having an unplanned rest day on Friday, and that just knocks the figures down a bit. And I'm not going to try and scrabble around and make up the difference and put myself on a hole. It just is what it is. I'm not a professional athlete, so it doesn't really matter too much, does it? We've got to look forward to over the next few days and couple of weeks. Well, now Liz is here. Expect a bit more content from her. She's going to get some, I think she was talking about doing some sort of like snack bar recipe. Who knows? I don't know. As well as I'm getting the TT bike out this week, a couple of product reviews and a bit of TT pretend racing, all sorts. Basically, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Sorry to point. And I'll see you very soon.